Hello, my name is Gregtech82 and welcome back to my Gregtech New Horizons series. I am just over in my multi-factory because I realized I hadn't actually noticed, but the depot cannot actually keep up with the lava centrifuging now. We look at tiny dust. I have 106,000 tin dust. I have 100,000 copper, 26,000 gold, and yeah, that's a bit of an issue. Now, I'm not entirely sure how to actually fix this, to be honest. Because I mean, this is filling it up almost immediately. The problem is it goes through it all, as we can see, and then yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to fix that because I don't particularly want to change those. The question is, yeah, I kind of wish, like, it doesn't do the other dust as well, and it's not doing any of this other than, yeah, because it like turns off. Yeah, I don't know how to, I really don't know what, I'm thinking maybe importing dust in directly, and I don't know. I guess just kind of leave that for the moment. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I'll just, because I noticed my stuff was starting to fill up. Maybe I should just have like quantum chests of that stuff. Maybe. Oh, I don't know. I really don't know, to be honest. I mean, we're going through it now, but it's because I fixed it to be more copper. That makes sense. Because originally I only had it, like all of them were full except for one thing of copper, so it did one stack of copper and then it would turn off. And that was kind of the problem, but I have it kind of, it looks like, yeah, that'll go a bit faster, but man, I don't know. Really don't know. Other than building more of these, I mean, that's also another option. I just have one each for something like that. I don't know. That I'm gonna have to think about. It feels bad that it's turning on and off, but like, I wonder if it'd be faster if it's the 5 seconds it takes before after it turns off and then realizes it has more is causing the problem. And I don't think there is, yeah, there's no like input bus that, I mean, they all do 16. So even the higher ones, I mean, there's no reason to make these any higher than HV, which is 16. I think the easiest would be just to either actually slow it down so it actually doesn't go through the entire thing all at once. Maybe that could be an option. I don't know. Do you think it would work better if we put a LUV? Because I feel like it's almost, if it was running constantly instead of going through it too fast, but I don't even know if like LUV would work. I don't know. I think we're just gonna leave that for now though. And yeah, the only issue is like, okay, so once it gets through all the copper, is it gonna like, because I mean, it's going through it faster. Man, we're just getting so many dust. This is a problem. I don't know. I'll have to kind of just like let that go a little bit, and I think I'm gonna have to end up getting a whole bunch of these if I want to produce resources using the lava thing, which I quite like so far. Yeah. We're not even going through. Can I not click on those? I thought you could. Maybe not. Yeah. This is running absolutely permanently, and we're still like pumping more lava than we're actually. And I don't think like gold nuggets to like ingots or dust. Yeah, I don't. I'm trying to think. I mean, that's not an option. I don't know. Maybe fluid extractors? What if that could be a thing? Would that be like an easier way than I'm doing it? I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that. But we'll just kind of let that run and keep going for the moment. Last thing I did, I can figure out where I am. I did put a thing here, didn't I? Yeah, I put a new anchor here. I got rid of the fluid canner and made a processing array for the fluid canning, and I'm just trying to kind of get a good kind of ratio where they run constantly, but as we can see, it'll run out, turn off, and then it waits like the 5 seconds before it figure out it can go again. So I'm trying to get them to run like a good ratio here. If I put another thing in here, then this one goes through these too fast. So yeah, just kind of doing a little bit of figuring out here. I did turn off the, or I moved this so it wasn't pumping, because it was like turning on and off. See if it turns on. Should turn on. Yeah, I think it's running, isn't it? I have no idea. Are we actually producing a net gain of drilling fluid? Did I actually? Oh my god, it is running. It's running permanently, right? Am I right? That's running permanently? Yeah, it's not shutting on and off. Are we actually producing, with this ratio that I've done, are we actually producing a net gain here? Wow, just about. We actually might be producing, yeah, we're producing more. All right, well that wasn't quite as bad as I was thinking it was gonna be. Basically, you just need to have this keep running constantly. All right, well I'm happy with that, I think. Seems to be working. And I also threw a seed on the farm, because I was going through quite a lot of those. Yep, I don't think we're actually, even with that being sped up, I don't actually think, yeah, we're not. We're going through faster than we are. That's a thing. I think you can actually do, I think goldfish actually, I think you can extract these or something, can't you? For like oil. Yeah. So you can get fish oil out of these things, and it's actually faster to use. It's better to use this to get into like lubricant, doing it that way instead of the seed oil, but I'm using the goldfish for the meat, so I don't think I'm going to switch up. But anyway, let me cut here and figure out what we want to do for the rest of this episode. All right, and really quick with the packager, I'm noticing another issue is sometimes this fills up the pipes, like will fill up because they're being piped out, and sometimes like odd numbers end up getting in the pipes because like there's so much silver in there and there's so much copper in there in the quantum pipes or the item pipes that it'll put an odd amount. And then if this has an amount that if it's like 4 instead of 9, it just won't turn on at all. So that is like kind of another issue I'm thinking. And The other thought that came across my mind is that if I want to do separate ones for like each of these, which I'm fine with, I don't mind doing that. How am I going to stop the copper from like copper dust going in like that one? Like how would I do that with the ore dictionary? I have it like an ore dictionary, but like I don't think there's like a filter you can put on there, say like, okay, don't insert gold or don't insert silver or something like that. So that's like another kind of thing I'm little not sure about. What's that? Garnet dust, apparently. We're getting a lot of that. So I'm kind of, that's another thing I'm thinking. I almost wonder if, don't really want to do that, but like would a processing array with packagers be in it? Would that be easier? I just don't know. I have to work that out. But anyway, enough of that. I've been going on about 10 minutes on the packager. So I'm thinking moving forward, I think I want, I forgot I had the cutting machine down here. I put it down here temporarily and it's been, never moved it. But I'm thinking for the last, or I don't know if last, but the multi-block. All right, I'm back, and I've noticed one other issue, and I think what's happening is since there's quantum pipes or quantium, and they actually have an internal buffer as well, I think what is happening is, say the buffer will get enough, so it'll get 9, and it'll output the 9 into the pipe, but there may not be enough room in the input bus, so it'll put the 1 in there, so it'll end up with 64. And sometimes if it's like an odd number or something like that, it won't run. It needs to be a thing of 9, and I'm not sure if that's what's doing it, but I did notice a couple times we ended up with like 5 dust in here, and I'm not really sure how that worked. But actually that doesn't make sense, because if it would be in there, I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe it's outputting like part of it, but it can only fit so much in the pipe. I'm not sure. But basically it was stuck because there was only like a partial amount. And the other kind of thing I'm thinking, if I set up a whole couple things of these, which I would probably just do like an export bus just solely for like copper dust. But the question is, how do I keep it out of these super buffers? Because this is an ore dictionary, so that is something else I would have to kind of sort out. But anyway, enough of talking about that. I've been going on for quite a while here on that. So one thing I kind of want to check out, and it's like probably the most late game kind of multi-block we can, and that is actually the mass fabricator. And I actually don't even know if this works, to be honest. But I kind of want to check it out. It's a recycler and a mass fabricator, and I'm not, like I said, I don't really know how that works. Do you just feed both stuff into it and it creates U matter and U amplifier matter, or how does that really work? I'm not sure, but we need, let's see, containment, what was it? Containment casing. I don't know which one that is. Is it this? No. Containment casing. Whoa, what is this? Why would it? Maybe 32 is. Oh, do we need? No, just a field generator. And all right. So for a second I thought I needed those quark things, but I don't. Oh man, I'm assuming that means you get 32 per craft. How many do we need? So we need 1 craft. I don't know, maybe we should. Let me get these crafted up and we'll take a look at this recipe. I didn't realize it was a assembler recipe for this multi-block. The other thing is these quantum plates need a lot of power. Yeah, how am I going to do this? I just realized. Actually, yeah, we can do that. To get plates. Yeah. Can I craft that? No, it's disabled. I'm trying to think, would it be easier just to do double the quantum? Because this is actually not difficult to make once we get it in the smelter, or... The question is getting power. There's no way I'm going to be able to get that kind of power without tearing out all my stuff. It's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah, because that's on ZPM right now. So trying to upgrade that wouldn't work. So maybe it would be easier just to manually do those double things, which is a bit of a pain. All right, let me get this crafted up so we can take a look at what this recipe is. And I've gone ahead and scanned the containment casing recipe, so I have no idea what this is going to cost. So I'm a little nervous here, but I think we'll be okay. I don't think it's gonna be too crazy. Oh my goodness. 32 field generators. We might not be doing this. Because one issue is this. I only have room for 16 input hatch. And if I break that to replace it with the bigger one, it breaks every single recipe I have. So I don't think I can do this. I don't think I'm ready to break every single recipe I have. So, some of this stuff I don't even know. Gadolinium. I'm assuming. Let's do yeah, that. Nope, there is no recipe for that. The plasma? Nope, no recipe for that. I would have to get it from, it looks like I have to get it from this, and I don't know where that is. All right, so I think that's going to be a no-go on the mass fabricator at this point. I don't know. I have to think about that because I do want to fix my assembly stuff, but I don't know if I'm quite ready to do it. That recipe is really expensive. I mean, you do get 32 of them out of this, but I don't really know if I need to do it. The only reason would be to increase my UU matter, and to be honest, I can just throw down more. It's probably more efficient in the multi-block, but I don't even know if it actually works at this point either. So I'd have to test it, at least get that, but I don't know. I'll have to think about that. All right, so a little bit of change of plans there. Let me figure out what we want to do now. All right, I've been kind of sorting out my infinite resources here. I've done sulfur, I've done tin ingots, and I did copper because we're getting so much of those. I'm starting to clog up the A system. So I've gotten that done, and as you can see, I've totally kind of freed up the A system. I sped up my bees to the fastest they can go because I need so much Laptron dust. I need to get that going. And I also crafted up another time anomaly or world accelerator, and I put 2 more emerald and a blaze reed on there because that is the stuff we are going to need. And basically just kind of going through what we're going to need for the ultimate battery here. We're getting there. But it is just kind of, it's actually kind of fun getting all our infinite resources kind of set up and, you know, coming in. So set up some more emeralds. Set up the blaze reed. For some reason, I don't know what happened to the blaze reed actually. I must have accidentally broken it and didn't realize. And the charcoal is smelting up. It should be smelting. Sounds like it. Oh, why aren't you smelting? I feel like... Did I do something wrong here? What did I do wrong here? Yeah, because that's not right, is it? I need... Yeah, don't I only have like one channel over here? That was one of the issues. Alright, I gotta sort that out. I gotta get all that wood in there. Actually, I have that right there. Alright, I'm gonna turn this off for a second. Nope. And borrow this channel, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna pop that off for the second. Because I think I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure I'm like out of channels, so let's get that in there and that. Alright. Yeah, that's what we need. Just to get everything out of the A system there. That should all be in there. For some reason, I don't know why it didn't all go in there. Anyway, we are, in theory, getting the spruce door. I really need to kind of speed this up, but it's fine for now. So let's see what else we are looking at here. I think I pretty much got everything for the ultimate battery. Basically just kind of waiting for stuff here. So we got 7 more emeralds. I'm gonna probably just leave this running kind of overnight, maybe. Gallium is gonna be an issue. And the platinum is gonna be a bit of an issue. Although that's not as much as I thought it would. For some reason I was thinking it was like way more than that. Yeah, because I can just turn the gold into platinum, but we're not getting gold like super quick. Lapis dust will not be an issue once I get all the Lapitron stuff, but barite is going to be... we'll just get that from the deep dark, I'm pretty sure, which is why I wanted to get all the drilling stuff set up. Doing here. Oh, this is a bit of an issue. Alright, so we don't actually get barite from the deep dark. Alright, so I need to write that down. Alright, a couple things we're gonna have to do. Well, I'll do. I'm not gonna show this, so let me throw down barite. I need to set up. And then we can get the indium. Why don't we go ahead and get that? I think we can get it through the fusion reactor. So let's see if we can do that. Ah, silicon dust. I think I'm just gonna go like crazy here. Should I just do not a quantum tank? Should I just do a quantum chest? Is that like crazy to do a quantum chest of silicon? I feel like that's probably crazy. But I mean, it's just completely infinite. Something got stuck over here. I really need to get this sorted out. Okay, why? Hey, is that stuff in there? I'm trying to... What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. It's really weird. We're not even autocrafting. Right? For the Nero boards? What am I missing? I'm missing the last holds. But I don't... I swear, that... I get that random... It's so weird sometimes. I just don't... I swear just stuff like shows up in there, and I think it's to do with that overlay thing. Maybe I should just disable that. I feel like it's... Like, I don't feel like I'm crafting up one of these Neuro boards, and their stuff is in there, and I just... Yeah, I don't know. It's so weird. I really just can't even explain it. And I think it has something to do with when I do a backup, it screws up. It's gonna take a little second. But I gotta finish it, because this has fluid and everything in it, so I don't know. It just seems weird. Because, yeah, I'm not crafting it up anywhere. Am I? No. Alright, so we should... Indium, we need... It's not too difficult. You can do it in the fusion reactor and it gets you... See, there that goes. I really don't know. Weird. Maybe I did it and maybe I just don't remember. So indium, let's take a look at indium. It's going to be not molten indium plasma. It's going to be molten indium, which is a bit strange in the fusion reactor. What are we looking at? Molten lithium and molten silver. A 1-to-1. So how am I going to get this molten? Let me see, fusion. I feel like I should just start crafting another fusion reactor, but I can't. I'm not going to be able to do that for this episode, because it is going to take a while, but I do have much easier... The superconducting coils I can actually do pretty easy now. Well, easy-ish. Where are those? Coil. Yeah. Because I can do the UV wires pretty easily instead of those. I don't know. I'll have to think about that, how big I want to. But I definitely want another fusion reactor here. Lithium. Where do we want to? Because we have silver in there. If I just throw some... Oh, wait. That's going to clash, won't it? Oh, I can turn off the helium. That's right. All right, let me kind of sort this out and see if we can start producing some indium. All right, I think I got this sorted out here. I hooked up underneath. I did a couple filters with on this silver one, and one way is silver and one way is lithium. And I had lithium being fed into here, and I did a little bit too much lithium. But yeah, once that clears out, the silver should start going in. Lithium comes up here into right into there, and then obviously the silver is down here. And the indium it should be, yeah, the indium's right there. And the indium is actually getting turned into ingots, which is not ideal because I don't really need the indium as ingots, do I? No. So we will make a recipe, I guess. That, and then, or is that what I want to do? No, I don't need a recipe. I just need to ore processing. We'll just have it automatically. Yeah. Should be one. Where is the one? There it is. So this will just send all indium ingots, and that should turn it back into dust. All right, so we're getting indium dust. And what is a molten? Molten indium. I didn't even look at the recipe, to be honest. 1.6. I mean, it's not fast. Yeah. Hopefully I don't run out of tin plasma. But I'll just kind of let that run. And let me think. I may need to. I don't know. I had something. Oh right, I ran out of helium. That's right. So I had to go pump more of it. And so my tin plasma dropped. It was about 22 million, and I didn't realize it was off for a long time because I'd actually run out of helium. But I mean, that pumped so fast. It was only like, I swear it took about 15 minutes and I was already full. So hopefully I don't run out of tin plasma before we go through all the lithium. That's kind of what I was trying to get at. All right. I guess I could just do that. I keep forgetting I can fly, to be honest. All right. I think we're good here. Just need to make sure. Yeah. This is empty now. Yeah, that's perfect. So once this empties out, we'll just start filling that. All right, we're good. So, all right, we are getting down. We're getting through this stuff. Definitely getting through this. So let's just check one more time. That sorted. We should have the charcoal sorted at this point. 173. Yeah, all right, so we can switch this again. We don't need that. That should be automatically going in there. Why? Right? Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, maybe I don't remember when I originally did it. Maybe I forgot to. Maybe I forgot to export all the wood into it. Let's empty that. Back to this. Good. I'm just going to do this on there. Oh well. All right, so that is that, and then this back on. Right, now we're good. So energy cluster, I think that's pretty much everything. I'll get the barite. That's right, barite I need to do. So charcoal, blaze reed, emerald done. Silicon, right. Let's do this. Cause why not? Should we just get 1 million? Is that silly? I feel like that's silly. But I mean, this is basically just, it's cobblestone. It just turns cobblestone into silicon. So the question is, how do I want to do this? Why don't we, let's do this. We'll do like a dolly. I was debating whether I should just break this, but I mean, do I really need to make my computer cry by breaking that and dropping 8,000 things on the ground? Probably not. All right. I'm just gonna throw that there. And start filling that up, because why not? And then I'll just I'll just do this manually, but I will do that not while recording. We don't need to see that. So yep, I'll just let that kind of fill up. I think we needed what, 30,000 for this battery. All right, last thing, let's just do another double check before I wrap up this episode here. Barite, I gotta figure out what I want to do with barite. So we got silicon, we got the indium, gallium, gold and platinum, which we're doing. Laptron we're doing. All right, silicon, you're right. I need to up the the things on those. So polyvinyl, why is that like a weird amount? Polyvinyl, where are you? Like a weird amount. I gotta figure this out. Yeah, that should be 4,009. Yeah, why isn't that a full amount? Oh, something happened over here. I'll have to figure that out. But I think we're pretty much there, actually. Like, now that I'm looking at that, that looks like we're like almost there with the ultimate battery. That is so cool. Just kind of wait for a little bit more resources, but it's not even like that crazy. Before we go though, I do want to, I have the thing turned off for the moment because I wanted to clean out my A system a little bit. Yeah, now it's running. See, it's at 4,000 out of 16,000, so it means it's running. And let's just let that drain a little bit because I was actually voiding. That tank actually filled up and I was voiding lubricant, unfortunately. That felt a little bad, but all right. So yeah, got that going. I got a lot of the big number items going in storage drawers, so they're not taking up the A system. So all right, I'm feeling pretty good about this. I think next episode, probably not. I don't want to like say next episode we'll have the ultimate battery, but we're almost there. That'll be really fun to craft up. I just have a couple more things I need to set up here and basically just kind of let everything run, to be honest. I know it's not super exciting, but I'll just kind of let this run overnight and yeah, we'll come back and see what we do. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode, so thanks for watching and have a good one.